So we've got another video today of Mama Chloe and Daddy Toby's 2023 litter. And we thought we would do a quick video to show you all what we do as far as some of the early training, the puppy culture program, some of the activities that we do. Here we're doing one that is called resource guarding. So if you've ever seen a dog that is trying to protect a bone and doesn't want anybody to take it or anything, that's called resource guarding. And when you've got a big dog with sharp teeth, that can be dangerous for children or people that are around it. So these puppies, we are trying to get them where they understand that if somebody reaches down to their food bowl, that it's a good thing, that they don't have to resource guard, they don't have to treasure that food or that toy, that it's okay to share. And so we'll pet the puppy while they're eating. This is a little bit of food with some yogurt on top, so it's really, it's good, something special. But then I've got some chicken. So the idea is before you take away the good stuff, you want to offer something that is a higher reward. So something they like even better. So I'll just reach down with the chicken, and then when I get their attention with the chicken, I take away the food. So you can do this with toys, or if your puppy's enjoying a good bone, you can do it with that. And always reward something higher, of higher value to your puppy. So you kind of have to get to know your puppy. In just a minute, you will see another puppy who thought the yogurt was better than the chicken. So it took me a few tries, and I realized that she liked the yogurt better. And so you'll see me start with the chicken and then offer her the yogurt. So I think this was Miss Grace. And I figured out I had to start with the chicken and then offer her the higher reward for the yogurt, and she would get really excited. So this is not something you want to do at every feeding. You want to have times where you just feed them in their crate and they are just quiet and don't have to worry about you messing with them. But it's a good thing to do, especially while they're young, to prevent any future problems. So just getting them used to it. That's what this activity's doing. And then any leftovers, you'll see me just put it in their crate. Again, just going back to the crate training, teaching them that the crate is a good thing, that they get rewards when they go in there. So and this next activity that we're doing is called manding. The idea behind manding is that a puppy will get rewarded when they sit in front of someone instead of jumping up on them. It is not going to prevent every dog from jumping. A puppy's natural reaction to get your attention is to jump. If you ever see a litter of puppies with their mom, that's how they communicate. So this is just teaching them a different way to communicate. So this is Miss Susie, and she did very good during this session. Puppies are so much like toddlers. You want to keep the sessions very short. So a lot of times I will only get 10 high-value treats in my hands, and we'll just do it for just a few minutes. You'll have to redirect your puppy. I usually do it in a room where there's not a lot of new smells or new distractions. They're really used to this room, and so they don't really care about sniffing or anything like that. But you'll see in a later video that she just gets so distracted. This little girl is so smart, but she was ready to play in another video. So you always want to kind of just sense your puppy. And if you're having a hard time with one training session, you just go back, try it again. But the idea is that you'll click or you'll say your reward word when all 4 feet are on the ground. So she's jumping up right now. The minute her feet hit the ground, she's going to get a click. Eventually, you'll want her sitting in front of you instead of jumping at all. So it's just going to progressively get a little bit harder. They need to know that when they meet someone, they just have to look up with those cute little puppy dog eyes. They'll go through many more sessions of this. And this is Mr. Shiloh. Eventually, they will get the hang of this enough to where even when we're playing outside, they will come sit down in front of me, which is what you want. Again, it won't prevent all jumping up. I've had some adult dogs that we've had to do some extra training with, because some dogs love people so much that they would rather jump up and have fun than even get a treat. So, but this works really good. So. Mr. Shiloh loves belly rubs. He's such a cuddly fella. Okay, this next game that we're doing is called the box game. And really all it is showing them that there's value in activities. So what I'm wanting them to do here is pay attention to the book. And whenever they pay attention to the book, they get a click or a reward. And so this little fella, he caught on very quickly, and he had fun doing it, and it was just too adorable. I just had to include his actions in it. You can do this with the crate. You can do it with the raised placemats that some people use. You'll hear people saying, go to your place, and that this is a good way to teach them that that's a positive thing. But he did very well with it. And at first when you're playing this game, even if they hit the book or the box, even on accident, you're still going to give them a reward. Eventually, you want them to intentionally do it. So you'll see him intentionally hit it with his paw. That gets an extra reward. And a lot of times I'll say, oh, good boy or good girl, when they actually show that they understand. It's teaching them communication. So there you go. You can see the wheels turning. He's understanding. Very proud of himself. So this is Miss Susie again. And this was her session that I mentioned earlier. We had just got through trying to do manding. And she did so well on manding the day before, I thought, oh, she's going to, just sail through this one. But she was just distracted. She wasn't hungry. And she wanted to play. And so I just kind of added this clip to let you know that if there's a day where your puppies just would rather cuddle and things like that, you feel like, oh, I'm just not going to be able to do this, that's normal. They're so much like children at this age where their attention spans are very short. And if you just do a minute or two of training, that is plenty. So I was trying to get her interested in the box game, and she just wanted to cuddle and play with the dinosaur and play in the crate, and was just not ready for school. Say, Mom, I'm not ready. She's such a smart puppy, so it's so much fun. So the rest of this video will just be a few clips of them playing throughout the week. We're doing outside play. We try to do that at least once a day. And And then we'll have inside play sometimes also with my set of 3. I mix up which puppies come in for training, but that's kind of the routine that we've developed for this litter, and it's working well. So stick around and enjoy the videos at the end.
Shut your face, Abby.
Will he not play, Susie? Will he not play? Go get him. Hey, Shiloh.